What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Hey, a little bit of housekeeping. First and foremost, y'all got to stop asking me how I feel about people that allegedly don't like me or people that you perceive to be my enemy. What do I think about this now that this happened to them? Let me be very, very clear. I am not the type of person to kick somebody when they down. I don't care who it is. So when y'all see certain people go through things, whether they like me or whether they don't like me, I don't care. Like, that's not my thing, number one. Number two, I'm never going to advocate for somebody to be on hard times, lose their income, whatever it is, go to jail, whatever. I'm not that type of person, right? And so I don't kick people when they down. I understand that this is content creation and a lot of y'all like to take this very, very serious. It is a serious thing because, you know, it is a source of revenue and it's a lot of things that come with that. But then at the same time, I'm going to do what I'm going to do and I'm not paying attention to what everybody else got going on. My algorithm, as far as the things that I see, whether it be on Instagram or YouTube or anything, any other platform that I may observe or source information from or anything like that, my algorithm does not generate that type of stuff because I don't subscribe to it, I don't watch it, so YouTube don't feed that to me. So the only time I hear about it is through y'all. And so I even filter through that, and I'm very careful about the type of information that I take in because the only thing that I'm focused on is whatever it is that is in front of me at the time and my purpose and then whatever it is that I'm reacting to. If it don't have nothing to do with content, if I'm not speaking to a specific point, I try to stay far away from the ad hominem attacks or the personal life situations. I don't believe in doxing. I don't believe in digging. I'm not the type of expose type of person. I'll react to the information that's presented to me based off of the conversations that's being had, and that's that. So anybody that has or is asking me or is coming into my chats on my live streams and asking me, Anton, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? If it don't have nothing to do with or pertaining to whatever it is that I have going on at that time, I don't see it. I don't see your comment. I don't see it. I'm just not on that type of time. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. On the flip side, somebody did send me an interview or a preview of an interview that Tasha K is doing with Joe Smith, the former NBA player who allegedly fell on hard times' wife, going out here and basically throwing everybody under the bus. And so she's doing her best impression of what the dude, the Will Smith former assistant, did. And it's funny because I actually reached out to her, or I had my people reach out to her in order to do an interview. And I was thinking about, you know, bringing her to Detroit and doing an interview on the Don't Do Coke in the Bathroom Studios. And then they sent me over to, I just sent a little DM. Usually if I want to actually evaluate whether or not I want to do something with somebody, I try to fill them out. And so I send them a DM or I send them a message on Instagram. And then if I'm serious about it, then we'll start working out the logistics or I'll send something on an email. And so, you know, that I was directed obviously to send the information because they got new representation in the email. And then I decided against it. I never sent the email. I never did it because it was just like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Is this clout chasing at the highest level? And, you know, I like to, in my interview process, I don't give a comment. I don't debate back and forth. I just like to have genuine conversation because I want to keep them talking and I want to get their thoughts. But then I was thinking to myself, what value can I truly, extract, even if it's just entertainment value? What value can I truly extract by flying this chick into the Don't Do Coke in the Bathroom Studios, which this was way before Cameron even had her on his show? What value can I extract from this, right? And so I just nixed it. Now I was focused on other things. I got other interviews that I'm dropping. One of them I'm dropping in its entirety in a Patreon tomorrow, completely uncensored, and it is a fire piece of content. So make sure y'all tap into that tomorrow. But then I see on Tasha K, and she's basically in the preview throwing everybody under the bus. She's saying that she know that Jada Pinkett slept with MC Lyte, which I don't know how that's relevant to anything. If MC Lyte ain't even, as far as I know, a part of media at all. I don't even know nothing about, I forgot about MC Lyte as a female MC in rap. No, MC Lyte ain't bothering nobody, ain't said nothing to nobody, ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But then she started talking about how Jada Pinkett actually slept with MC Lyte. And this came as a result of Tasha K saying that Jada Pinkett was going to be mad because the chick said that she also slept with Pac. And then it just led into all of this other type of stuff. And it's just messy. It's messy. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people can't even stand on their own merits based off of the things that they've experienced that add value into their own lives or how they overcome things or whatever like that. And so at first it's entertaining, right? At first it's like, okay, yeah, Joe Smith, I can't believe you married a chick, a modern woman that's exposing all of your business and saying that you broke and saying that you work for and all of this stuff. And now it's transitioned into her 15 minutes of fame or 5 seconds of fame is now going over into 20 minutes of fame just so she can stay relevant and hot to hopefully continue to get people to subscribe to whatever her OF is, right? And it's like, you know, she started trying to, and we don't know how true this stuff is. You know what I'm saying? These people just be saying stuff. We don't know. This is all substantiated. She started still trying to stand on Pac's tip. You know what I'm saying? And then she started throwing Play from Kid and Play under the bus, saying that she slept with him and all of this stuff. And it's just like, I try to filter through the things that I want to be entertained by from any value that can be extracted from it, from people that's just, I don't know if this worth it to even continue to entertain a conversation other than to say, I'm not really caring as much about the gossip aspect of what she has to say more than to have a conversation about these women that are continuing to make money and get visibility based off of the clout chasing. Again, number one, we don't know how true all of this is because all of it is alleged. And then number two, it's like, when are we going to start holding her accountable also for all of the clout chasing that she's doing? Because if it wasn't for Joe Smith, we wouldn't even know who she is in the first place. You know, I'm starting to feel bad. Again, we need to hold Joe accountable for the bad decisions that he's made. But how many times over do he have to pay for dealing with a chick that's continuing to clout chase? And now she's trying to become famous off of being a trick in the past and a groupie. And again, let this be a cautionary tale, fellas, in that you do not want to deal with chicks like this, because on your way up, they will try to tear you down. As they continue to fall, they're going to look for you as a buffer, and they're going to throw you under the bus. It doesn't matter if it's true. It doesn't matter if it's fake. You could have just met somebody. You got to be very, very careful of the people that you choose to spend your time around, or the people that you continue to have around you and that you just thought that they was for the night. They're going to remember you. They're going to spot you, and then it's going to be on some clout chasing type tip, and they're going to be trying to come up off of you in order to keep themselves relevant, and it's not worth it. So I just think this chick is absolutely for the streets. I have no respect for her whatsoever. Whenever you just randomly throwing people under the bus, still living off of Pac, trying to throw MC Lyte under the bus, and even mentioning Kid and Play. Kid and Play ain't did nothing to nobody. They ain't got nothing negative to say about nobody. Ain't nobody ever mentioned anything negative about Kid and Play. We don't even know if they ever really had a breakup. They just seemed like they were just a cool group that was doing their thing, and it wasn't even about that type of time, and now you want to throw Kid and Play under the bus? A lot of people that's watching based off of the relevancy that's happening on the internet today don't even know who Kid and Play really is. It's crazy. Class Act is still a class act movie. I love you. I appreciate you. Be careful of the company that you keep. Make sure that you tap into that Teach Henley. 30% off your first order plus a free gift. That link is in the description. Also on top of that, Patreon. Tap into it. First day is the best day of the month. December 1st is tomorrow as of the recording of this video. Don't let these hoes drag y'all down, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.